This video is sponsored by Hungryroot.
Now, you guys didn't really think I was gonna put sardines in soap, did you? But what I am going to do is make 2 charcuterie inspired soaps today. Yes, one of them is inspired by a sardine can, but of course we're not adding any actual sardines to it. Aww. I should also preface this by saying the entire collection was actually built around the sardine soap. I was extremely passionate about the design, and Caleb informed me multiple times that it was a super weird concept and nobody would like sardines. Imagine his surprise then when we went to World Market, and what did we find? Oh yeah, sardines. Sardines everywhere. Sardines on pillows, sardines on rugs, sardines on plates. Yeah, sardines are having a moment, and he had to eat his words. The first soap we're making, however, is inspired by olives, specifically the type that have a little pimento in them. So without further ado, let's make some soap. Look at this cool pattern the mica has made in the warm oils. It looks like mossy stones or something. So we're gonna start by pouring a little bit of sodium lactate into our lye water solution, and then pouring the lye water solution into our oils. This may be one of the simplest soaps in theory I've ever made on this channel, but I have to tell you, it is my favorite one of this collection because I just think it's such an effective design. Pour lye water in and blend. I am going to pour this soap in 2 layers just to be on the safe side. I don't want the little pieces of... What is that in the middle of an olive, Caleb? I've completely forgotten. Pimento, that's what I thought. Yes, a red pepper. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't like olives. I like the way they look. I even like the way they smell. I just don't like the taste of them. I do eat them though, because they're good for you.
But lucky for me, I don't have to pick between loving the taste of something and eating healthy with today's sponsor, Hungryroot. Hungryroot is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist in one. They take care of the weekly meal planning and grocery shopping, recommending groceries and recipes tailored to your tastes and health goals. I'm on a gluten-free, dairy-free diet right now, and Hungryroot made it super easy to get recipes that fit my needs. Whether you're looking for high-protein options, gut-friendly meals, or just something quick and nutritious, Hungryroot has you covered. When I make soap, Caleb separates out only the ingredients that I need for that batch. Hungryroot works in the same way, optimizing and pre-portioning ingredients to reduce kitchen waste. So if you're looking for an easy way to eat healthier and stress less about meal planning, check out Hungryroot. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box plus a free item in every box for life. Click the link below or go to hungryroot.com and use code ROYALTYSOAPS. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with code ROYALTYSOAPS. Seriously, you don't want to miss this deal. 40% off and a free item in every box for life? Yes, please. Let Hungryroot handle the grocery shopping so you can focus on the fun stuff, like making pretty soap.
Pouring off some fragrance oil now for my top layer, and adding in the fragrance to the bottom layer. That smell is delectable.
Let me hit you with an olive fact. There's one particular olive tree in Crete that is believed to be 2,000 to 3,000 years old.
Oh, I want to go.
They live forever.
I want to look at it. Let's pour our olive base into our mold here. Really silky smooth. I absolutely love working with this fragrance. It's so well behaved. I have brought in Caleb to help me with this particular part because I just know that I do not get things put in straight, and it's very, very important that they're in straight this time. So you're saying I need to line up these, right? And make it straight down.
Yeah.
So this should be marking
Line up the lines.
the middle of the bars.
The middle.
Okay, so I'm doing okay right now, huh?
Yes, very good.
Okay, thank you. Commando time! So you want it slightly.
Slightly to your left.
Okay, like
Yeah.
this.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, another good one.
I should keep you around all the time just for the good vibes. Because this is the middle, so just tick it to the side.
Correct. Another one out of the park. How does she keep doing that? It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Start with the long, start with the short. It doesn't matter. She's got it.
I'm deceased. Oh my god.
Incredible.
All right, now how do you return from that? Y'all want to see me mix up a color so it looks the same? The runniest that I can get this particular layer, the better. Okay, now I'm gonna start by pouring a little bit onto each one, making sure that that crack gets filled. That's the most important part. Everything else I think will just level out just fine.
Color of the accent, the exact same color as the base. It's phenomenal! How does she do it?
I'm, magic.
Triumph after triumph.
Truly, absolutely.
This soap doesn't stop, and neither do you.
I don't know what to do with the top of this. I'm thinking about just leaving it flat, kind of for effect here.
You could, one thing you could do, you could
Okay.
swirl it like an olive swirling around a martini glass.
Is that what they do?
Sure, you just take it and swirl it around and say, I'm James Bond.
Why do I feel like you know just as little about martinis as I do?
Well, you'd be right.
Okay, not your drink of choice.
My drink of choice is water.
Stay hydrated, besties. Maybe we will swirl it. I kind of feel like that's a good idea.
Yes! Incredible!
Oh, thank you. I've done this swirl a fair few times.
Astounding!
I kind of like it when there's no like glitter or anything on top because it really just does look kind of yummy. It's like I get thrown off at the end here because I keep touching the embed and it throws me off. I'm like, oh, what is that? And see, every time I do it, it messes up my figure eight.
Like when you're dipping your feet in a stream and a fish just whacks your toes.
Yeah, man, you're just full of them today, aren't you? The fragrance, by the way, is similar to Lush's The Olive Branch. I don't know if they sell that anymore. It was one of my absolute favorite fragrances. I will put the top 3 scent notes on screen. It's very fresh. It's very hard to describe. Wouldn't you say, Caleb? Like there's not...
It's sweet like a plant, but it's not sweet like flowers.
This would be a good kitchen soap. Gonna spritz the top with rubbing alcohol and put it to sleep for 18 to 24 hours. Then we'll come check on it tomorrow. Hopefully I got everything placed right with all the hype. I think I probably did the best I've ever done. We'll take a peek at the inside after this quick commercial break. Look at this soap the next day. I could not be more thrilled with the color. I feel like we nailed it. And the fragrance, I would say it's in the medium range for strength. It smells really good. A little bit minty. I've brought Caleb back in as my hype man because I really enjoyed that. So let's line this up. Give it a cutaroo.
Did she do it? Let's take a look. Did she cut any embeds? It's perfect!
Thank you! This design, I'm obsessed. I could not be more thrilled.
I have a question of the day.
All right, let us have it.
Would you rather randomly spit out an olive pit every time you try to say something important, or have a pet olive that follows you around and gives you unsolicited life advice?
Oh my gosh, you know which one I'm picking. Just tell the people what I'm picking, Caleb. You already know.
The pet.
Yep, that's right.
So it interrupts everything you're trying to do. And it's not always good advice. It's usually bad.
What? That wasn't originally stated, you cheater.
So it's a little olive, and he just follows you around. He rolls and jumps, and he's on your shoulder, and sometimes he'll wake you up because you got to take him outside to go to the bathroom in the morning.
Caleb Carson. I'm sticking with my original point, but also I would just like to say this may be, I know it's so simple, this may be one of my favorite designs I've literally ever done. There's just something about it that just, I don't know if it's the embed placement, the smell, I'm obsessed. Y'all be sure to answer that question of the day now, you hear? I just have to say, functional art is the best. I will never not be obsessed with this. It is one of my favorite designs. Of course, the favorite being the sardine soap. So let's go ahead and make that. All right, folks, let's prove Caleb wrong. We're gonna start by adding a little bit of sodium lactate into our lye water solution. And I have a lot of things I have to measure today. I have already added some French green clay into my oils here. Blend this up real quick. Awesome. Going to pour my lye water solution in very gently. Gonna blend for a little bit until just past emulsion. I still have some more blending to do, but I'm going to add in my extra Superfat. Basically, I'm just increasing the Superfat percentage for this soap by adding some olive oil pomace or pomace, depending on which region you're in. All right, I am going to move this off to the side. Then I'm going to start pouring off all my accent colors, and oh my gosh, there are a fair few. I'm gonna pour my top layer off first. So heavy, but I have been exercising recently for my health, and therefore not as heavy as it used to be. All right, now for an extremely thin layer. This is going to be the top of our sardine can. Awesome. And now for the final two accents. Scrapey, scrapey, my big container. I tried to get as much out of that as I possibly could. We're actually going to come back to that big container in a second, but for now, we are going to focus on the three primary colors. So these are going to be the colors of the sardine can. And after looking at a fair few sardine cans, I decided I did want to go with a very Mediterranean color palette. So we have this bright blue, we have a warm orange that's also quite bright, and we have a bright yellow. And I'm actually going to start by blending up these colors and making sure they look the way I want them to. Okay, these are actually stunning. I'm not going to change a thing. I thought I might add a little bit of TD into this one, but no, it's perfect. All right, let's add our secret sauce fragrance. Top 3 fragrance notes are on screen right now. It is, oh man, it's just the most perfect Mediterranean fragrance ever. I need to mix this one up for a candle. I really do. Time to add in our secret fragrance. And I am going to be mixing this in by hand because it's the first time I've used this blend before. Hope the soap gremlins don't visit me today. So far, so good though. If anything, it appears to be slowing things down a little, which is always good. Beautiful. Let's move on to our orange. All right, now we are going to use our base container. Things are speeding up a little, but I still have time. We're gonna pour this in probably twice, I think would be plenty to get the amount of swirl that I want. And honestly, I don't even need to worry about saving anything because you won't be seeing the top of this layer. Scrape those out a little better in a second. Just trying to get the primary in now. Move everything off to the side. Looks so cool. And here come the colors. So we're just gonna start by spreading it all out. I admittedly am a little worried about that orange. Blue and orange is kind of a tricky color combo anyway. I'm also gonna take my hanger swirl tool, kind of go all around. I know it's not all the way flattened or anything. I'm just working with what I have, and I will tap it down. Okay, I am gonna try to smooth this out a little. I'll live with that. So this next layer is gonna be really, really dark. This is gonna be kind of like where the sardine can opens. Try to represent that little band of metal around the sardine can when you pull the tin back. All right, let's pour this layer on. Still relatively runny, all things considered. All right, pretty sure I can tap all that out. Okay, that looks really good. All right, just knocking down any high points. There really aren't that many. Awesome. Wow, this layer looks solid. That is bad. Oh no! This is really not ideal. The color is perfect though. I will find the rainbow at the end of every tunnel. I'll tell you that much. Let's go ahead, pour the rest of our fragrance in, and then honestly, I think I'm gonna stick blend it and pray for the best. Okay, y'all, wish me luck. All right, last layer, and golly gee, if I didn't make this as hard on myself as possible. All right, let's try to make sure everyone gets roughly the same amount of soap. All right, then I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Always a good idea, right? Gonna take a little bit of mica, only of the yellow and orange because my goodness, the blue clearly just has its own thing going on. Yeah, I figured that would work. Okay, gotta stop, otherwise I will definitely overdo it. Let's put a little bit of Sparkle Me Gold on the top. This is just a very, very, very super fine mica. Again, kind of going for a little bit of a metallic look with this one. Gonna lock it in with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. That looks dope. Definitely worth the trouble. All right, gonna load her up, let her sit for 18 to 24 hours, and then we'll come back and take a look at the inside after this quick commercial break. Look how cool this soap is. Let's slice into it. I am still worried about that bottom layer, but you never know until you slice it. Press down gently. Oh, it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. This is how it looks on the inside. Wait, it's actually also super potent. I don't think I thought it was gonna be that potent, but look how cool! I love it. It does look like a tin or a little packaging something, like a little box. Also, I'm really pleased that I did this on the top because it does look artistic. It looks purposeful. Oh, wait, that's so cool. Smells incredible, very fresh. Very herby.
I have some facts.
Oh.
No question, just facts.
Oh.
Sardine schools can be miles long.
Miles?
And are sometimes visible from airplanes.
What? Okay, that's actually insane. That is flippin' sweet.
Here's a piece of trivia for you. What are sardines known as in Europe?
Little fish.
They're sometimes called pilchards.
Pilchards?
Pilchards.
That's...
Which is like the little one.
Wait, that makes so much sense, Caleb. And on Bob the Builder, there is Bob's cat's name is Pilchard, and he's a little gray cat with little pointy ears. I wonder if that's like calling him Sardine. Okay, but Caleb, that's great, and we should still continue to talk about it, but you know we gotta stamp them! And I have to prove you so wrong, my dude. You're about to be proved so wrong.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna try something new because I saw some other soap maker, I don't remember who it was, sorry, I'd tag you if I could remember. I saw somebody put a piece of saran wrap on here first and then stamp it, and their stamp looked really clean, and I don't know if that actually helps or not, but we're gonna find out today. Okay, so we only need a little piece. Oh, I feel like this could go wrong. This my little sardine stamp! Ah! We will leave the people who make the stamps for us down below because let me tell you, those people rock. They are really, really quick at getting the stamps done. Really fast shipping. Everything always turns out perfect. I love them. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, let's see if it works. I'm gonna do it with no mica first. Also, I guess you can't use mica if you do it this way because you would have to dust the mica on and then press it in and then wipe it off. That'd be way too much work. Oh, that definitely isn't better. But look how awesome it is! Oh my gosh, it literally looks like sardines in a can. This is my favorite thing I've ever made. I do think it can be a little bit better though. I don't think that plastic wrap literally helped anything at all. Okay, round two. We're gonna take a little bit of Steelworks mica. In the future, I may use something even more silvery because this is pretty dark. Press down gently. Yeah! I'm so sorry. This is the greatest thing I've ever made. Caleb?
Yeah.
I need you to admit it. I need you to admit this was a great idea.
Pretty great.
Look, I just peel it back and ooh, there's the sardines. Look at them. I'm rendered speechless at this point. I love it so much. I will be hoarding like 9 of these bars so that I will have one with me forever. It's honestly really satisfying to me to get to see one of my like art and kind of design interests made into a cold process bar of soap. The packaging for this particular collection is incredible, if I do say so myself. And the entire charcuterie collection will be available together as a set with free shipping to the United States, along with this adorable sticker that we had designed for the month, and also the shamrock soap. We're bringing it back just in time for St. Patty's Day. On screen now are the 5 winners of the luxury candle giveaway that we did this month. You can see the video here. And if you didn't win, but you would still like a candle, they will be available for purchase tonight at royaltysoaps.com, along with the rest of the charcuterie collection, which includes Mediterranean fig, Tuscan juniper and herbs, pimento olive, and heirloom tomato. Again, those are available at royaltysoaps.com today, March 7th, 2025 at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you guys enjoyed this collection as much as I did. Please, please be sure to do something fun for yourself today, whether that is whipping up some delicious food with your family or maybe spending some time relaxing by yourself. You know I don't really care what you do, just do something for you, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now. Meow.